Okay everyone, welcome to World of Tanks 2.0. I literally just had this game, and I thought, yeah, it's worthy of a video. Now we don't win, spoilers, but I do get a very good game. Now, let's focus. There we go. Does this, okay, that's that. Let's speed this up a bit. So this is the Taschentratte. It is slow as a rat. I use the epic, awesome, actually super cool Wargaming free monies to get this thing a bounty pardon, because I just think that's like its whole shtick. Now, this is the first game since what, 2017, 16, with the Leviathan event. So like what? It's been like 10, it's been like 5 years since any tank in all of World of Tanks, with like excluding, even with game mode, sorry, that has had the auxiliary cannons since the Halloween event way back when. So I'm going to show you a very stupid replay, really. I went to aim, whatever. That guy died, and this AMX dude, I was like, I don't really trust him. And I thought, you know what? I'll just move that like that. Take a cheeky shot at the Badger. He hit the track. A bit of a bummer, but whatever. Look at that AMX and go, well, you're going to die. And lo and behold, yes. And I'm thinking, oh boy, here we go again. Another crappy loss, and there's nothing I can do. So I just thought, you know what? Nobody's known how to shoot this thing. What if I just hide the lower hull and then just be a pillbox? I shoot the HE guns. That's the first time ever shooting them. Foolish choice to shoot the side of the IS's turret. The RAM version of the IS, I would say, is an upgrade. Like, that's the first thing I got. I whiffed the shot. I was not very proud of myself, but this thing doesn't have the greatest amount of gun depression, and it is, the gun is higher up than in the mouse. So there's something to be aware of. Now I was sitting there going, well, we've lost, and then they managed to kill the Taschentratte, which really shouldn't have taken them that long. The mouse stares at me, shoots my guns. I wait on the repair, which is a very smart move. Repair everything. The IS manages to pen, and I got very surprised about that. I thought, oh god, the 60 TP, he's got a scary gun. He's got a goodish amount of pen. I'll shoot at him. He's firing HE. Sorry, bud. The old HE is not in the game anymore. You can't do that. The IS-7 pushes out my cover, so I got very grumpy. I thought, you know what? I'll just give myself more cover. So yeah, I push the, what is it? The AMS 67, which I do think would be a good tank. I have not got any mediums or tank destroyers to experiment with. Now I'm sitting there going, do I shoot the side or do I shoot the cheek? I shot the cheek and it penned. I've forgotten how much pen this thing has. It has 330 mil pen. And he shot me and I went, oh, I do have to angle the turret. Because before I was just like, I'll just put it directly at it because I can see, like, it's got these angles on the side. But if you see in the front, which is how you will kill, which is where he shot me, is this cheekbone. You can pen that. I shot HE at the mouse, hoping that 2 of them would pen. Only 1 of them did damage. Massive bummer. But whatever. Went to shoot. Obviously couldn't. Just started pulling back. And just like that, I've blocked 7,000 damage and done 4.3. Can I make that 4.5? No. Now, as you can see on the minimap, the base has fallen. Massive bummer, but how much more can we get out of this battle before the inevitable death happens? Shoot the side of the pattern. He's not a very wise pattern, and I notice the light tank and go, oh well. the Badger and the Patton are more guns. I know that thing's got some DPM. And there's the 60 TP. Let me shoot the 60 TP. Boom. Lower plate. This has got a very nice gun. It's a 132mm gun, I believe. It doesn't say. Now watch this. One HE round and sets him on fire. And look at that. 1,000 damage. 877 damage from a 75mm HE round. And I thought, wow, that was pretty cool. I like the use of that. Badger shoots. Managed to get the lower plate on the Badger. And now I'm just sitting there going, yeah, I think it's over. You know, there's not much I can do. The Badger's above me. I have no health. He's going to be able to shoot at me. Luckily, don't angle my armor, and he bounces off of the roof of my tank. And here I am thinking, look, we're going to die. I'll just reverse and hopefully get a shot off. Ricochet, and the other shot misses, which is a massive bummer. I wanted to get the shot off. But yeah. The grill pens me, doesn't matter, and unfortunately, the poor mouse manages to take down the dude, but gets bum rushed. Can it not? Whatever. So yeah, that was the game, unfortunately. But as you can see, this thing is an absolute menace. So I'll play the things after I finish talking. But yeah, so this is the Taschentratte. The lower plate's pretty good. The sides, I don't know the sides. You can check that out in-game, which is super nice. This was completely stock. And with no upgrades, none of the new upgrades. And this was my very first game in it. Blocked 8.5 and did 7,000 damage. Which I think is pretty damn good. So I don't know if this thing's going to be busted. A lot of these tanks that I've run into already, people still haven't really looked at the new armor thing for them. So yeah, I do feel like these things will start to get outplayed very soon. But I'd say they're pretty awesome. And the 2.0 update is very nice. And the UI isn't near as bad as I thought it would be. So yeah, with that, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're a bit excited now, all of you European and American players who get to see this tank and somebody that's just managed to crack 50% win rate. Play it for the first time. Not very good playing. You saw how good my shots were on the i7. But yeah, with that, have a good day and a night. And hope you're excited for World of Tanks 2.0. And with that, see yous.